Okay, we're just here. Hey guys, this is just the Sack here. I'm gonna be playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy, not the trilogy, just Spyro 3, and not completely, just for now, just for this video. I think the bigger deal is that I just want to play this game as an, like, hey, I'm introducing myself again. Oh god. I bring to you this breaking news. Just like, yeah, just introducing myself. So, I don't know. I'm yapping again. I don't know. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm getting so nervous. Alright. Hey guys, this is just a Sack here. This is the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I'm only planning to play Spyro 3 for this video, and not even completely in general, just this video, introduce myself, and then get a rhythm of just playing other games or this game, whatever games come to mind. I want to divide my channel into two segments. One segment being I play random games, arcade games, or just low effort games, like, or quick, like quick, yes. Anyway, and the other side playing games that like are actually driven by their story, maybe a little more complex, and just have a lot more for you to do. Either way, the goal is to just play this game for this video, show who I am, through the game and through my gameplay, and quit my yapping and just start the game, right? I played this game before, the Reignited trilogy. I beat all three games. I didn't fully beat Spyro 3, but I did 100% it. I just didn't 120% it, or whatever it is. And I played Spyro 3 as a kid, so I'm hoping to just relive some nostalgia right now.
What? Huh? Get her! Stop her!
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
There's so much going on, I don't even know when to interject. I do remember these scenes vaguely as a kid, and it was like nighttime and way less graphics.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it! Yeah.
First of all, I think it's really lame that the dragons are just useless. in all three Spyro games, especially because in Spyro 1 in the Reignited trilogy, you see some really cool dragons. So that's what I'm seeing. Anyway, I'm gonna try my best to collect gems without really dilly-dallying too much. Yeah, I'm very nostalgic for this game. I really love the Reignited trilogy, especially because not only did it allow me to complete a game that as a kid, yeah, I couldn't finish Spyro 3, not even 100% it. I remember always being gem hungry, and yeah, being gem hungry is tough, especially when there's a bear that's constantly begging you for gems and preventing you from walking through doors. And also trapping your friends in cages. I don't know, it's crazy. That's a very good feeling for me, seeing that first egg break. I used to just constantly break that egg because I couldn't finish the game, so I just had to like keep playing the same damn game over and over again. I kind of like that the game doesn't really tell you what to do. Never mind, it's about to tell me what to do.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, quit your yapping. I'm not going to try to get all the gems on this open world just yet. Or again, like, however much I end up playing this game at the moment, that's not my priority. And I think that wouldn't be a fun entertainment. I see Hunter there, I don't want to talk to him. I see the bear there, I don't want to talk to him, so I'm just going to grab the gems around him. Actually, I will talk to Moneybags or whatever his name is, and just to see
Spyro!
his hunger.
My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, Sheila the kangaroo is theoretically one of Spyro's friends. Funny to see her just sitting there. Just like, is this really happening right now? Anyway, I'm just gonna play through the first level, and that's gonna be this video. I don't know how much I'm gonna fully explore it or not. It's not like I know off the top of my head where everything is. I'm pretty much going into this as if it's my first time, but it's not really my first time. No, I've done this level specifically a lot of times. Less about the game though, or my experience with the game. I do just want to acknowledge, like, this video is, I mean, not this video, this channel is really, for me, an opportunity to connect with people, and not just me connecting with people, but also with the games, and hopefully being able to learn along the journey, right? Because that's really the goal. And I'm very passionate about this game, and as you can see, there's a lot of passion into showing just how pretty the graphics you can make on what was this PS4. I don't know, I'm gonna let this guy yap as well. Sorry.
Oh my! Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Okay, so it's time for me to slap some rhinos. And as you can see, I can charge them, I can blow some fire if you're not familiar with Spyro. Those are the things that I can do, and those are the things I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's move on. I'm pretty familiar with this map, and I think I'm just interacting with it, like, off of muscle memory. I'm not really planning to collect all the gems. I'm more so here to catch some random eggs.
Let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Alright, yeah, good luck. And that's about it. And so, yeah, for me, this channel is about connection, building connections with an audience of people who are at home doing things and just want to be nostalgic for games with me, or experience games that they don't have, or don't really give a crap about the game. They just want to see a person be a person. That's me putting myself out there, and praying for the best, and that's all. So right now, just kind of blowing through the mission because there's really not much to do, except for there's these big boys.
Too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
So yeah, she said there's big boys that don't really care when I hit them with my horns, so I'm just gonna burn them. Some random guys, just slap them up. Yeah. Pretty straightforward gameplay so far, and this is why I'm like, I could commit to it if I really needed to, but it's also a very easy game to just jump into, enjoy, and just breathe. So I don't even really want to commit to it right now. I just want to be here for the vibes. Look at, let's just get some vibe juice. You know, here's some vibe juice. Alright, honestly, this place was nothing spectacular, but the graphics are cool, and I love grass. Surely we all love grass and touching grass and burning grass. Yeah, you see how that even burns the grass around the grass? Not that the thing itself was grass. Anyway. Vanessa, cool bow tie. Guy is trying to slap me with the stick. Not cool. Here's where hovering is really important. Just gonna try. Oh my gosh, I don't remember how to hover. Oh, this is doomed gameplay. This is the hardest game of my life. I don't remember how to hover. What's happening? Do I just not have the ability to hover? Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't find the button. This is embarrassing. Alright, let me not dilly-dally too much, sorry.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you, like this, it means your progress has been saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got zapped.
Not that I'm gonna need that. As much as I can't remember how to hover. Oh my gosh, it's triangle. I mean, yes, I'm on PlayStation. Duh, I'm on PlayStation. Or is that duh? I don't know. I just mean I'm not on Xbox. I don't actually remember exactly. Am I just being a doof? Yeah, that's into that. And then into this. There you go. And so that's what I love about Spyro. It's just a bunch of exploring and finding parts of the map that you would have never seen before. It's just pretty chill time, man. It's just pretty chill time. And so for this, and so they have a bunch of sections inside of the main sections of the map. And so then here's a section that would have required the kangaroo. Anyway, let's just move on. Level is pretty short. It is originally a PS1 game, so the maps were pretty small, but again, the maps go from section into section. There's a big chicken. I didn't mean to trigger that. I'm gonna try to speed up through the main level. I mean, there's nothing left to do. I don't really think I want to skateboard too much, so we'll see. Here is the main guy, just like getting chased around by a meanie. Let me talk to him.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
He didn't give me an egg. That's rude. But I think that's because I haven't completed it. And so here's another guy. Hopefully he gives me an egg.
For rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
And so
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
there you go. This mission is done. I think that's pretty underwhelming, to be honest. And this is like, what, me skateboarding? I'll just acknowledge that this is skateboarding, and then if that's really the case, then I don't want to do it.
I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skill?
Sure.
I bet you can't catch up.
I'm not actually going to do this. So then, yeah, in this part of this section of the map, it's just me skateboarding for eggs. So in theory, I would go around this map skateboarding so that I could find more eggs. I could do little tricks like this. Again, this is why I'm not going to do this on camera or on video. But hey, here's the skateboarding rink. Here are these little dinosaurs that are waiting for me to capture them. And let's move on. Going back to the main section of the world, and then I'm just going to leave the world because at least the main portions of it are done. I don't know what's left, and where's that guy who said he was going to get his shrimp back?
Showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Yeah, cool guy. Anyway, that's this world. I know there's something up there. I don't know if I can get to it now. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to move on. Moving on. This is very iconic to me as well, just watching Spyro fly through the air. Man, it makes me really miss these days. Miss the days of being, like, what, 5 years old and having literally no control over life. Which I think has its pros and cons, if you ask my opinion. Having control over life is exhausting. Not having control, also exhausting. But anyway, I'm going to talk to Hunter, who's going to teach me what I was struggling to learn earlier.
Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Started yapping a bit, so I just started kind of blowing through his text because I don't really want to ask you to watch me learn how to fly when I kind of had to spend like 5 minutes figuring it out anyway. You know, embarrassing myself. What I'm going to do is, again, I know this world's a little more expansive with the extra sections and there's a lot more to do. I'm going to try to beat it a little faster. Also, yeah, welcome to heaven, Valhalla, like, I'm not sure where I'm at. Anyway, we're gonna beat this place, and then guys blowing air at me, that's rude. We're just gonna beat it very straightforwardly, and again, if I ever need to return to this game, I will.
Shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Cool. This stuff is pretty straightforward. I just hit a button to make this platform go up.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
Cool, you're just explaining to me how to play the game again. That's where they want me to glide, by the way. Sorry for just not focusing on things when they're happening. Again, I've probably seen this so much that I'm on autopilot to some degree. Again, a very, very normal thing for me to just be on autopilot. What was I saying, though? Oh, I was gonna say that this is pretty cool how the game has to minimally explain to you how to play because there's really not much Spyro can do. And then you're just like in it, you know? You're just in it, absorbing it, breathing it. That's pretty cool. So, I like that.
The
Let's move
metal
on.
armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the charge button, you can
Alright,
defeat
yeah,
them
she's just yapping about how to play. Hold the charge button. That's square. That's all you need to know. So I'm just gonna hit them with my horns because, as you saw earlier, they don't care about my fire breathing. Yeah, that's how Spyro works. So again, I'm just like acting like I'm an expert on a game that is pretty straightforward. At least on the surface, I should say. Bam. I mean, for me as a kid, like, it really wasn't that much more complicated until I got to the more end parts, until I started realizing I needed more eggs or more gems. Then it became super complicated because I would have never thought it was just collect every single gem to finish the game. And egg. Cute. I like the bow tie and the horn. Alright, what are we doing? Fire. Sorry. Fire. Sorry, I see those gems, I'll get them. It's a little obvious. Just going to read it through it a little bit. Someone is singing. I don't know what's going on. Gotta walk around this platform. Cool. Alright, what was I doing? I don't know, I was just saying some words. Alright, so I do want to keep this.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
This guy is so charismatic.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
This guy is so charismatic that I forget that he's a representation of corporate greed, and that hurts my soul a little bit. Because yeah, he's always just robbing me, man. Ah! I got scared because they set up a trap where I might fall off the not the map, but just the ledge.
Longest glide. Press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, and there she is explaining how to hover, which I didn't know how to do earlier. Sorry. Triangle. Anyway, just going through, smacking some guys, collecting some gems, and yeah, I said I was on autopilot a little bit here. That is a common theme with me. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and smell the gates to Valhalla, you know. Which is cool, but I do regret being in the earlier parts of the game where... I mean, this is cool, don't get me wrong, but the actual map parts are pretty underwhelming. This guy is cool, though. Look at that. Look at that. Big rhino with wings. I don't even know what's the logic behind that. Was it just for defensive purposes? Can you actually fly with that? I could have just ran into her. I don't... Oh my gosh. I am playing like a plebeian. Anyway... There's the ducks. Ducks give me health. The blue bug next to me represents my health, and it's blue because it's low on health. It should be
You activated
yellow.
the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again. The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Cool. And that's this world complete. Say goodbye with my friend over here. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching, and if you're not watching, then thanks so much for not watching, and this is the core of my existence. Bye-bye.